We're going to be breaking down the Eurostep and a few different amazing variations off of it. Let's get to it. Now, the reason the Eurostep is used as we attack the basket sometimes is on your on-ball defender, which is very advanced, but most often on the help side defender, which is how you're going to see it most commonly. As we drive, he sees me attacking the right side. I want to make him believe that I'm going to the right side, so I must step a little bit outside his frame, right there. As he steps here, that gives me the opportunity to cut back before he can catch up to me, and then I can finish on the other side. Now, a few small keys here is that I do not bring the ball through my stomach for multiple reasons. One is as I go like this, boom, and I bring it through my stomach, this is much easier to steal. And let's say that he walls up and he beats me to the spot, boom, I have no options. Now, if I bring the ball over, right, and I go here and he still cuts me off when I come back, boom, I still have an opportunity to shoot from here, which I didn't have before, or pass last second, right? Because now his arms are more here, they're not gonna be able to get up there fast enough. I still at least have an option. So that's why I bring that ball over. Now, you can add a pass fake that can sell him more because he's a help side defender, so I'm not the person he's guarding. He's guarding that guy. So if I'm able to pass, that's going to help him to turn this way, and then it opens up my opportunity to come back here. So let's give you a nice and easy example. Let's go ahead and attack. 1, 2, beautiful. 3, 4 different ways that you want to finish this. The first one, Riley, let's go Eurostep. Boom, he bites. 2, and we'll finish it on the right side. Then the second one, you do the same thing. You'll finish it in the middle like you're just trying to do. And then the last one, we'll finish reverse. All right, so you want to work on all these 3 options. Boom, boom. Now, the most advanced of the 3 is going to be doing the same move, but when you come back this way, instead of getting a layup, you recognize that the layup isn't there. So let me guard this one. What I want you to do is sell me here, and I'm going to cut you off so you push more to the middle and shoot the floater instead. Yep, there it is. Nice, good stop. Right, same thing, you can actually do that into a jumper as well. 1, 2, jumper, beautiful, right? And that's a bit more advanced. So I want you really to focus on those layups first. Now, everything we do one way, we always gotta do the other way. Now, for the next rep, we're actually gonna flip something. So it looks like this. Okay, so Riley comes off the screen. All right, stand right there, good. And I see the defender is right about there, okay, in the middle. One way I like to set it up, and you'll see a lot of really advanced players set this up, is they will throw the ball to the middle. And as I throw it to the middle, where would you obviously step? To the middle, right? Which then opens up more opportunities for me to finish back on the outside. So as I'm driving left, I actually cross over and throw it in this direction to bait you, and then that sets up my Euro to come back here. Throw it, 1, 2, and then finish there. Now, as you throw it, try to make me believe that you're actually attacking the right side. So right, it's about your shoulders as well. There it is. Right, he thinks you're cutting back to the right. Now, as always, you don't just have one option. Let's come back this way, all right? As you come off, do the same thing, but you're actually gonna get into a righty floater off the glass. 1, 2, there it is. That's perfect though, right? You just wanna get a little bit more outside. All right, now, give me the same one. This one's gonna be the toughest of the 3. I actually want you to do that. As he sells you middle, right here, Jake, as he sells you middle, boom, 1, you're actually gonna come back and recover. 2, right, trying to block it from behind, this one. So Riley, you're actually gonna reverse that one. You can do it, you got it. 1, 2, reverse it. Very nice. You can also set it up, right, let's come out this time, and I'm gonna actually have you set it up with an in-out. So once you get here, right, Jeremy, you're like right there, half a step back, you're gonna do the same thing, but it's a hard in-out. So as you turn the in-out, it looks like you're going this way, cut it off, yep, and just push right back to the middle right there. 1, 2, very nice. Just a different way to set it up, right? So you have your normal setup, just drive. You have your crossover setup, you have your in-out setup. There are different ways to set it up, of course, it's not the only ways to do it, but you also have a tougher version, which is without the crossover, and you kind of invert it, where you're just driving this way to the left, and I just step. 1, 2. It's much harder to time that footwork, but it is another way to set it up so you don't actually have to cross the ball over. Because a Eurostep is almost like splitting a gap. So let's go slow-mo, drive. You get past him a little bit. So in this situation, all right, what's happening is we have one defender, primary defender, raise your hand please, and then we have secondary, our help side defender. So if you keep going, keep coming, what we want, right, as defenders is you to funnel him into Jeremy. Funnel him into Jeremy, and then we double team. Keep dribbling. There you go, boom, double team. That's what we want, that's what defenders want. If you're a smarter offensive player, as you start to recognize the funnel, what you're gonna do is from here, you're going to bump right about, yep, there. And now this bump creates a bit of separation. You can no longer funnel And as the secondary guy steps up, he thinks that Lockie's covering the right side. He thinks that that side is covered, but because you bumped, now you have the option to go either way. You could drive around me, or now you can split me, and that's where that Euro step will be allowed, because now you bump him, go ahead, bump him, and then the Euro step me here, he thinks exactly that you're trying to take the outside and get away from the double. Realistically, you have enough room to split the double. Cool? So let me play this side right here. Push, bump, 1, 2, good, just stay with him, Lockie. Push, double, 1, 2, there it is, and there's your gap. All right, you're able to split it because you were able to create a little bit of room first. So there's one more variation, which is the toughest of all of them, with an on-ball defender. So let's go here. I'll stay with you on this one. I'll go slow on it. But as you drive, so let's just hit an in, out, and go. In, out, and drive. All right, we're here, and at that last second, he recognizes I'm cutting him off. So it's one big step with the right. Yes, that's where you pick it up right there. Okay, good. And right here, as I cut it off, because you slow down so much on that foot, you're gonna be able to Euro step back the other way. Boom. Okay, so the key with this is how fast you can run, and then how hard you can stop. So I'm gonna stay with you and just stop as hard as you can on that right foot. Stop. Yes. That's perfect. That's all right. That's perfect. But you see how quickly he's running, but how hard he stops. That's exactly what you want. All right, go. 1, 2. Yes. That's very nice. All right, because it allows me to keep moving forward. You can also do this with a bit of a bump, so I'm going to stay with you and you can bump me and then get into it. 1, 2, bump. Yep, you're all set. That's fine. That's perfect. That's the right thing to do. All right, so it's just another way to be able to create that same separation we talked about earlier, allow my body to keep moving. So that's how you want to work on it. You time it usually on the second dribble, is when you get that bump, or you don't have to get the bump and you're able to just stop and decelerate nice and easy. But there's all your Euro steps. Now go home and work on it.